Greetings with love and light. Today, I want to discuss about chakra system and how it is connected to our vibration and how that is connected to the way that we live our life. Okay, so you will get to know why do we need to know about the chakra system at the end of this video. Because it is integrated, the chakra system is integrated into our characteristics, and our characteristics is reflected as our vibration. So in another video I have explained about how our oversoul is the it's one ray of light, which is God energy, which is the white, pure white light, and how that oversoul is experiencing the life in like the light when it gets reflected, it gets into different frequency, right? So how we are a particular frequency of our oversoul who is experiencing the life through us. I have explained that in another video. So by that, we got to know that each of us has a specific base frequency. We are here to live the life, experience the life in the same time to increase our vibration, to increase the frequency that is given to us. So we will get to know, by knowing about the chakra system, we will get to know how to work on increasing our vibration. So when we increase the vibration, matching with that vibration, the best things will fall on our way. Okay, so you will receive the things that you're supposed to receive when you're in your fullest potential. And logically, if you see, when you're in higher vibration, that means your conscious level and the level of maturity, the perception of life will be also higher. So when that is higher, the way that we react, the way that we handle things, that will change. Okay, that will be in higher perspective. So that will reflect in our life. So that will help us to live the life in its fullest potential. So we will see the details, okay, by exploring each chakra system. So in the another video, we have discussed about and how God is light and love. Okay, so all beliefs and the even we explored it in based on quantum science that God is light, and how it different levels: God, highest self, higher self, and self as, right? God over soul and soul, which is us. So we have explored that things, and also Bible says God is light, right? And God created man in his own image. So let's explore that in detail. Okay, so let's explore it logically and scientifically. So if God is light, and they say God created man in his own image, what is a light actually? Light is actually made of all colors that we know. When it touches a particular object, it gets split. A particular reflective object, it will get split into rainbow that we know, right? So that's what I was explaining. If it is our oversoul, and the particular frequency is as like each frequency is a soul experiencing and living the life in a dimension. Okay, so we know we can see only the visible light in that spectrum. Actually, the spectrum is bigger. Electromagnetic spectrum, we know about that. I have given the picture here. In that big electromagnetic spectrum with this wide level of frequency, billions and trillions of frequency level, we can see only this small frequency level, which is the visible light, right? So we're not going to discuss the other frequency. We're just going to discuss about this visible light frequency and how it is connected to our consciousness system and chakra system. Okay, so if you see the visible light spectrum, you can see these are the in the left side. What you see is the lowest frequency to the highest frequency, which is gamma rays, right? So the red way is near to the lower frequency, and the indigo and the violet is the highest frequency, that is light. So I'm just bringing this point once again. God is light, and God created man in his own image. Means if God is light, and these frequency, okay, the frequency that we are made of, okay, so we will come to that point later. Let me explain the visible spectrum and how it is related to our consciousness. Let me explain that. Okay, so you can look at this. This is a scientific thing. This is like our frequency, the measurement of our frequency. Okay, so when we increase our vibration, you can see the lowest vibration, which is from that has the lower emotion. When we keep increasing the vibration, it will change the level of awareness. Okay, it has a particular number. That's what I was saying, that reflects on our characteristics. We have a particular frequency. So when a particular person is courageous, then he is vibrating with this frequency 200. When a person is in shame or guilt, he is reflecting in this vibration, which is 20 to 30. The enlightened person will vibrate with 700,000 frequency, which is equivalent to purple color in the rainbow. Okay, and the lowest frequency is the 20, which is related to red color. So that's why we saw here red is in the lowest, and in the visible spectrum, the highest frequency is the purple. So you can look at the numbers here, and here you can look at the awareness. When we are living in the egoic mind without awareness, then without awakening, then we will be in the egoic form in this level, like anger, pride, in that level. So when we mostly will be in this way, logical, reactive to the outside world. So most of our life, due to all our environments, will be in this level, which is around um, 310, 300, the logical way that we look at the life. Okay, so when we get awakened to the truth, when we get into that spiritual mode, when we get to know the wisdom and the what is the truth, okay, behind the veil, all those things, you can see the vibration will keep increasing. Okay, so let's explore it scientifically. So our body has 117 energy junctions. Okay, so they say it is Sakti Mandalam. Okay, so the energy junctions, all of them are small chakra system actually. So what is actually chakra system? Is it a non-physical thing or a physical thing? Actually, the physical version of chakra system is nothing but the nerve junctions. Okay, so in these 7 junctions in our spinal cord, the nerves will merge together. Okay, so there are 72,000 nerves are there in our body. All those nerve systems meet in this chakra systems, meet in this chakra. So all the nerves in our stomach meets in the solar plexus chakra. Similarly, all the nerves which is in this area, the chest, lungs, all those the body part, those nerves will meet in heart chakra system. So we can say the chakra system is nothing but the junction of these nerve systems, which is in our spinal cord. So there are 117 junctions, but only the 6 main junctions that fall in the spinal cord. Okay, that is called the chakra system. Okay, so we'll explore it in detail. Though there are 117, these 6 main chakra system is reflecting our vibration, is reflecting our consciousness. Let's see it in detail. Let's start with the root chakra. You can see where the root chakra is in our body. So all the nerves in that area merge together in the root chakra system. That junction is called root chakra. So let's see the characteristics of the root chakra. So I had discussed the location where it is in the base of the spine. The color of root chakra is red, the lowest frequency that we have discussed. Okay, the color of the root chakra is red, that means it is the lowest vibration that we could possibly have. So the beauty of this chakra system is it has the reflection of 5 elements, okay? Earth, water, fire, air, and ether. And also it is connected to our 5 senses like smell, touching, seeing. So it is it is connected to our 5 senses. Each chakra system is connected to a particular element and also our senses. Okay, let's look at the details of those things. So according to that, the Muladhara chakra, that is the root chakra, is the element is earth. It is connected to earth. That's why the digestion, so whatever we eat, all the solid food, okay, so the processing that, so that is related, that the solid food that we get from earth, right? So that is earth characteristics. And the sense that is related to the root chakra is smell, okay? And each chakra has a vibration that the yogic culture, they have exploded and found when we say this particular mantra, that particular nerve system will get vibrated. Okay, you can experience that. Even right now, if you say lam, you can see that the root chakra area that will get vibrated, that particular nerve system will get vibrated. So each chakra system has a mantra that has an effect on that chakra system, that is called Biju mantra. So the Biju mantra for the root chakra is Lam. I will post a separate video on how we can use these mantras to increase the vibration. I will discuss it in a separate video. Now let's just explore it. And the structure, that is the nerve system, has different nerves connection. If we explore it, the nerve connection is in has 4 edges. The 4 edges, the yogic culture, they say it is 4 petals. It is in the form of 4 petals. And the activity, that is root chakra activity, is just being, just living. That is the activity of root chakra. When a person is in root chakra mode, it just living itself activity. And the Hindu god illustration for the root chakra is Brahma. I'll come to this point later, why it is related. Each chakra is connected to a element, each chakra is connected to a sense, each chakra is connected to Hindu god. I'll come to that point later. But as of now, let's discuss the characteristics. So the root chakra characteristics is they prefer security, okay, to live a secure life. When there is a problems, when this root chakra is not balanced, the person will feel insecure and he'll be more of living a life like eating, sleeping, no particular desire or self-esteem. So mostly just eating and sleeping. If someone is in that, then it is the vibration is in root chakra. Okay, so I'll come to this point. How there are in the spirituality, like there will be like bhakti marga and yoga marga, sariye kriye yogam jnanam. Okay, so that is bhakti margam, and then kriya margam and yogam, and then jnanam. So who the people who explore spirituality in bhakti margam, they can say it is connected to Brahma, which is like being, okay. And the people who is in kriya, using mantra, doing those stuff, mantra to change the vibration, to change the system, that is kriya yoga, kriya margam. So they will work on this mantra. Each chakra and each petal in this chakra has a particular mantra. The basic mantra, the Biju mantra is Lam, but each mantra has its separate each petal has its separate vibration for a separate mantra. For example, for this root chakra, the 4 petals, mantra for each petal is lang, vang, sang, shang, sham. Okay, so the people who are in the Kriya Margam, they will work on the mantras to increase the vibration. And in terms of Jnana Margam, who understand how it is related to life, who knows the truth and wisdom of each, uh, wisdom between the connection of each thing, they will work on changing their way of life, understanding it, and changing the characteristics, and based on that, uh, increasing the vibration. So there are different ways we can see. Okay, we can see how it is connected to different ways in spirituality. Okay, okay, let's move on to the. Okay, so before moving on, I will tell the affirmation for a root chakra. So the affirmation for root chakra, that means to balance and activate root chakra, we have to say, I am safe and secure, and I am given with everything to live this life happily on this earth. When you say this affirmation to your root chakra, it will get that secured feeling, and it will get balanced, and it will get activated and balanced. Activation is not, the lower chakras should be balanced. Okay, then only we can increase our vibration. Just activating the lower chakra and not working on higher chakra um, will not lead us anywhere in higher vibration, but we have to activate, and also we have to balance it. So this affirmation will help us to balance the root chakra. So let's move on to the next chakra. So the next chakra is sacral chakra, which is Swadhisthana chakra. So you can see where it is located. So the Swadhisthana chakra or sacral chakra is located in this area. So all the nerves that is everything that is related to reproduction, all the nerves that is in this area, that connects in this junction, and that is called sacral chakra. You can look at the color of the sacral chakra, which is orange. And the element which controls the sacral chakra, which rules the sacral chakra, is water. And the sense which rules the sacral chakra is taste sense. So the people will be more who got activated, who is there in the sacral chakra, will be more towards eating, okay, on taste. You can look at the structure of that. It has 6 petals. That means it has 6 nerve junctions like this. Okay, so that's what they represent it as, petals. And the Biju mantra for this chakra is Vam. Okay, so when we say Vam like that with high pitch, it will activate and vibrate the sacral chakra, and you can even feel that vibration in the sacral chakra area. So when we do it regularly, it will help us to activate and balance the sacral chakra. Okay. Okay, let's look at the activity, that is main activity or the purpose of the chakra. It is creation and maintenance. We know who the Hindu god who is representative for the maintenance, Vishnu. Okay, so that's the reason why they say that god of maintenance, right? The Vishnu. So that's the illustration. So you can see all of them are illustration. It's like a logic. There is a logic behind that. There is they say it because it is that that activity that they connect that god related to the activity of that particular chakra. So you can see this connection here. In Christianity, they say God is made of light. God made human in the form of himself, that is light, right? And you can see the underlying meaning of Hindu philosophy, how they say different gods, there are different gods that takes care of different job, but you can see it is that all of them lives inside us in our chakra system doing a particular job. So you can see how there is a connection, okay, which is very beautiful. So characteristics of this sacral chakra is pleasure seeking. Okay, the people who got the activation of sacral chakra will be very pleasure seeking people. And if there is an issue with this chakra, they will exhibit guilty, irresponsible, or they may have eating disorder. In addition to this characteristics thing, there is also physical problem. Any physical problem related to in this area, any physical problem. Um you can see any problem that is in this area, you can see that may be an issue or disconnection or deactivation or any issue with this chakra will reflect in that particular physical body problem, and also it may have this characteristics issue, behavioral issue. Okay, and the affirmation to balance this sacral chakra is, I am creative, I can create positive and progressive reality for me and everyone, not only for us, for us and everyone around us. So I'm creating positive and progressive reality. We are the creator of our own reality. Okay, so you can give that affirmation to the chakra system so that you can be the creator. You can you can be the creator of your own reality. Okay, so let's move on to the next chakra, which is solar plex chakra. And it is called Manipura chakra. So you can look at that where it is located. Actually, it is located in the belly button, in the belly button area. So that is the solar plex chakra or Manipura chakra. So the color of solar plex is yellow. The fire element rules this chakra, and the sense is related to seeing. And the Biju mantra, which activates the solar plex chakra, is Ram. So you can feel it when you say Ram, like that with high pitch. You can feel the particular part, the solar plex area, the belly button, that will get vibrated. So when we do it regularly, it will activate and balance the solar plex chakra. And the activity that is related to solar plex chakra is distraction. So the Hindu god illustration for this is Shiva. Shiva is known for distraction, but what is that actual distraction means? The distraction happens in different level, which I got it from the Om God, Nagaraj Swami, from his channel. I got this perception. So, Nitya Samharam, Dvaita Samharam, Suddha Samharam, Uita Samharam. So these are distractions. What is Nitya Samharam? Every day we sleep, okay, and we wake up the next day, or whatever problems that we had before, whatever how big it is, it doesn't matter. When we wake up, we will feel refreshed, we will feel rejuvenated, right? So the problems, like it got some level of distraction and we start the day with new perception, right? So that is called Nitya Samharam. Every day when we wake up, we born as a new person, right? That is called Nitya Samharam. And Vaita Samharam is our whole life and birth circle. Okay, that cycle is called Dvaita Samharam. And Sutta Samharam is like when we live in the same level, when we in a meditative state, when we clean our thoughts, all those things, when we destroy our unnecessary things, when we work on increasing our vibration, doing the highest good and uh, clearing everything which is not serving our highest good. That is called Suddha Samharam. And with the Samharam is nothing but the oversoul, which is our whole connection of souls. The oversoul that completes its cycle and merges back to God, which is the highest self. Okay, that is called with the Samharam. So you can see there is nothing wrong or bad about distraction. So they meant it in this way. That's why they call Shiva is taking care of destruction, destruction in the sense cleaning these things. Okay, that is the part of evolution. Okay, so the structure of the solar plex chakra is 10 petals. Okay, so the 10 petals, which is nothing but the edges, nerve edges. Okay, in the solar plex chakra, there are nerve edges. The 10 connections are there, which they represent as 10 petals. So the characteristics of this person who has the activated solar plex chakra is a self-esteemed person who has a high confidence and like anything, like high potential person. He will exhibit the high potential behavior. That is the characteristics of Manipura chakra. And the issue, if there is any issue with the Manipura chakra, then what will happen? They will fall in like low self-esteem, okay, with the inferiority complex. The person who has inferiority complex or much egoic perspective, everything what they say is the only correct way. It's like who doesn't think about others' perspective, then who is very much egoic, they may have some issues with the solar plex chakra. So how to fix it, and how to fix it in a way by giving affirmation. Okay, so the affirmation that we can say to solar plex chakra is, I am powerful. I have God's infinite potential within me. I will use it to serve others and me. So we have to bring that point. Normally in egoic mode, we will be only saying, I am powerful, I'll use it to serve me, but we have to bring that point to pay the way for increasing vibration. We have to say, I am powerful, I have God's infinite potential within me, I will use it to serve others and me. So I'm just giving it as don't say me and others, put others first. Okay, so that will help you to move to the next level. So to serve others and me, that is the affirmation that we have to give for the solar plex chakra. So we have to say this to the solar plex chakra every day to get activated and balanced. So let's move on to the next chakra, which is Anahata chakra. Okay, one more thing I forgot to mention about all this chakra is, you can see the water element. I was explaining about this characteristics, but if you look at this, the sacral chakra, which is connected to water, you can look at that, how the urinary, that is that the part is that is working on cleaning the water system, right? So that part, and you can even look at this fire. So the fire is related to digestion, right? So how we digest our food? With the fire, the heat energy that actually digests acid. Actually, it is acid which is related to fire. So you can relate how the element, actual physical element, is playing the role there. Okay, so the fire which digests the food in the form of acid. Okay, so I forgot to bring that point. So you can see, you can make connections with all these characteristics. So the next chakra is Anahata chakra, heart chakra. The location is chest. Okay, you can see chest. This is the heart chakra. That makes sense with the name. It goes with the name, heart chakra. They also say it is Anahata chakra, and the color is green. The controlling element which rules this area, air. You can see that lung is there, right? So that is why lung is there. You can physically relate it. So air ruling this chakra, and the sense that rules this chakra is touching sense. And the Biju mantra for the activation of this chakra is Yam. So you have to say Yam. When you extend this, you will start to feel the vibration in the heart chakra area. Okay, so you can see I have this t-shirt of chakra just to explain this chakras to you. So it is heart chakra. Heart chakra, that is will get vibrated with this yum sound. And what is the activity? So far, we have what we have been looking at the normal three activities like creation, maintenance, and destruction, right? Normally, that's the level that we will speak because I have to say one more thing here. Um, they will say it is there is a wall that completely separates our perception, spirit's perception on the higher chakra. There is a wall between the solar plexus chakra and the heart chakra. Okay, so there is a wall, okay, a mirror wall that completely actually hide everything in the upper level. So that the reason is we have to experience all the chakra and increase our vibration and move to the higher chakra. Once we move to the high heart chakra, that is the hardest part. Most of the humans actually, mostly everyone who is immersed in the worldly activities will be vibrating in this chakra, solar plexus chakra. But when you get to question everything, when you do your wisdom inner search, or when you believe in unconditional love, then automatically our vibration will move from solar plexus chakra to heart chakra. Okay, so that is a big barrier. So we have to break that barrier and move to the heart chakra. That is the first biggest step in spiritual awakening or increasing our vibration. So you can look at the level here, the green color from 200. This is the most toughest thing. From 300, mostly will be in this 300 level, right? So we have to move from them 300 to the green chakra, highest level. Okay. So that is the hardest part. So what are the okay, what is the activity related to that? It is the creating veil. So that's what I say. There is a wall, mirror wall, that separates this lower chakra from the higher chakra in order to let the soul to experience the life in the worldly perception and understand and evolve and increase the vibration. So that is why it is called creating veil. The veil is there. Unless you increase the vibration, increase your understanding, we will not get increase our vibration to this level. That is why the activity is called creating veil. Okay, so just hiding things from our understanding. But to get that understanding, to lift the veil, you have to increase your vibration. And the Hindu god illustration is Maheshwara. And the structure is 12 petals. That means 12 nerve edges or that, okay? And the characteristics of the person who activated his heart chakra, he'll be a loving and empathetic person. He will feel for others. He will look everyone. He will look like if he sees someone is suffering, he will feel for them. He will be there in their shoe and experience their um, suffering. Okay, so that is he will have the unconditional love for everything and every being. That is the characteristics of heart chakra. So those normally when we don't have this heart chakra activated, we will live a self-centered and egoic life, which is like narcissistic behavior, always thinking about ourselves, not looking at the things in others' perspective. There is narcissistic behavior. So that is the issue when this heart chakra is not activated or imbalanced. So the affirmation that we have to say to the heart chakra is, I am kind. This is very beautiful. Actually, I framed this affirmation. I'm using this affirmation. I didn't get, I just framed it myself. I really love this affirmation. This affirmation for heart chakra is, I am kind. I have God's unconditional love within me. I will share it with everyone on behalf of God, because we know that God is experiencing the life through us. Okay, so on behalf of God, we have to do it because God is inside us. Okay, so we are doing it on behalf of God. I'm kind. I have God's unconditional love within me. He is blessed with us with His unconditional love, and it's our responsibility to share that unconditional love with everyone on behalf of God. You have to say this affirmation every day. Then I know this is very challenging part. Mostly we will be in this egoic mind, in this solar plex chakra. But if we consciously work on this, we can increase our vibration. We can go to Anahata chakra. Okay, so which is you can look at the vibration of the Anahata chakra. So you can look at that. It is love, resonance. Okay, love, resonance, and joy. It is free thinking. Okay, spirituality. So that is the Anahata chakra, just the highest. It's like a graduating to a new level. Moving on, activating this heart chakra is like graduating to a new level in terms of vibration. So let's move on to the throat chakra. So you can look at the throat chakra area, this area. Okay. So what is this throat chakra is related to all the nerves related to the hearing, speaking, everything is connected here in this throat chakra area and all the nerves that the action functionality of those nerves, you can see that is the functionality of the throat chakra. The color is blue, and the controlling element, the element which rules the throat chakra is ether. Okay, ether is nothing but vegetable, nothingness. Okay, and the controlling sense is hearing sense. You can see it is related to hearing and also speaking, communication. Okay, communication. So we'll see how it is reflected in the characteristics of that. Everything falls in a line, which is very beautiful. The Biju mantra for this throat chakra is hum. So you have to say hum. So when you say this like this, you can feel that the throat chakra will, you can feel that vibration. So what is the activity? What is the job of this chakra? So we are seeing five different jobs of divine, right? So the divine job for this chakra is blessing. Okay, blessing the being. So the Hindu god illustration is Sadasivam, and the structure of this chakra is 16 petals. 16 because it is also connected to all ENT, all the nose, okay, all this and also chest. Okay, so it has 16 petals. And the characteristics of this chakra is truthfulness. The person who got activated his throat chakra will be very truthful, and he'll have a very good communication skill. He can just convey things in a way that everyone can understand. Okay, and also you can see that most of the artistic, and one more thing I have to add here in the throat chakra is the throat chakra, when you activate that, you will have an involvement with art, creation, creativity, anything like song, dance, like that, art, like that, you will have the interest towards that. But when you master a particular skill, then it can be like a throat chakra. It will have a good effect on your throat chakra. So most of the singers will have their throat chakra activated. Most of the musicians will have their throat chakra activated, and most of the popular leaders good leaders who is very truthful and also who has a very good communication skill. When I say leader, it is like they have to pass that heart chakra, okay, unconditional love for everyone. The leader who has a quality and also has a good communication, truthfulness, he will have these characteristics, okay. And the issue, when there is an issue with this throat chakra, they will have uh, truth issues. They will lie a lot. They may not commit. They may not know how to communicate. They may have problem in listening to others. Okay, patiently listening to others, patiently communicating to others, and then holding their truthfulness, honesty. So these could be the issue when there is an imbalance in this throat chakra. And the affirmation that you can say to the throat chakra is, I am honest. I can share my authentic thoughts with everyone. when your throat chakra got activated, you will have a push to share your knowledge. You cannot hold the knowledge or wisdom or truth. Once you see the truth, uh, you will you will have a push to share the truth with everyone, to communicate the truth with everyone, because you got to that understanding. Now it's your job to share the understanding with everyone. Okay, so all the spiritually awakened people, what they see, they share that information, the truth and wisdom with everyone, because they have their throat chakra in activation process. So that will push them to share their knowledge with everyone. So that is the characteristics of throat chakra. And the third, last one, sixth one is called Anya. Okay, Anya or third eye chakra. Actually, the location is pineal gland and the pituitary gland. The connection of pineal and pituitary gland. We have already seen what is pineal gland, which is nothing but it's called seat of the soul. From the Western researchers, the biological researchers, they say it is the seat of the soul. We have already seen why it is seat of the soul, because inside the pineal gland, our soul is silently observing our life. Inside the soul, oversoul, and inside the oversoul, the God, God is observing the life. Okay, so location is pineal gland. You can see when you reach your vibration in this chakra, you have conquered all five elements. Those elements, earth, water, fire, air, and ether, cannot rule the person who reached this level. Okay, they cannot rule you. The planets will not have effect on you. They will surpass the astrological effect on them. Okay, so the birth chart will have less effect on them. They have conquered that planetary influence, okay, on them. And they have conquered all five elements, and also obviously they have conquered all five senses. They will not get addicted to their senses. Okay, all five senses, they can have the control, they can rule their five senses. And this is related to sixth sense, which is only we human has the sixth sense in the third dimension. Sixth sense, it is related to sixth sense, which is nothing but knowing. Okay, knowing the things. And the Biju mantra for this people, some people will say it is Sham, some people will say it is Om. Okay, so normally I say Sham. When I do meditation on chakras, I say Sham. So let's say Sham. When you say Sham, you will feel the vibration there in that area. The activity is knowing, okay? Knowing things, okay? Blessing and then knowing things. You will know everything by seeing. You don't rely on your senses to understand things. As human beings, we rely on our five senses to understand and to see the world. We need the we need the support of five senses. But when you have your third eye got activated, you will have the extra sensory perception. You will know, you will see the world. Without that, we will not rely on five senses to see the world. That is knowing. And the structure is two petals, two nerve system, which is nothing but Edakal and Pingala. So we will come to that part later on. Okay, there are two nadis. Okay, and also it is related to left brain and right brain. They'll say logical and creative brain. Okay, we can say relate it in different ways. Okay, so that's why it is called two petals, but it is center. It is connecting. There is a Sulumani center. Okay, so that's why it has two petals. And the characteristics of the person who got activated his third eye will be very intuitive, will be very spiritual, will be very forgiving nature. And also he has the characteristics of all other higher chakra, like he will have unconditional love for everyone. He will be very truthful, and he will be very intuitive. Okay, that is the characteristics of the person who activated his third eye. And the color is indigo, and the affirmation that we can say to the third eye is I am spiritual. I am connected to my higher self. I am spiritual and I am always connected to my higher self. So you will see the life in the higher perspective. That is the affirmation. And let's look at the last chakra, which is crown chakra, Sahasrara chakra. So all other chakras are actually has a physical nerve system, nerve junction, but the Sahasrara chakra is not there physically inside our body. Actually, it is outside, 2 inches on the top of our head. There are a lot of logical things are there. I'll give you the description of content if you want to explore more on that, but it is kind of very non-physical and um, um, it's kind of very complex thing to understand. But as of now, you can see that the crown chakra area is 2 inch above your um, head. So far, all those things made sense, might have made sense to you because I just explained it based on the physical thing. But since it is non-physical thing, this is actually non-physical. This is like moving from physical to the next level, higher dimension, from 3D to fourth dimension. This is the gateway, okay? So it is non-physical thing. The color, some people say it is purple, but some people say it is white, pure white, which is the God's frequency, oversoul's frequency also, okay? And this, the petal, number of petal, they say 1,000 petal lotus. That's what the yogic culture say, 1,000 petal. When you got activated to your, when the crown chakra got activated, you will have a direct connection with the divine. Okay, so that will that is blooming of the 1,000 petal lotus. And the activity is oneness. Oneness, that is the divine nature. Okay, connect, looking divine in every single being, looking ourselves, like looking us inside each and every single being, because we will see things in God's perception. Since God is there in each and every single being, looking in God's perception means seeing ourselves in each and every single being. You can see the people who got spiritually awakened, who reach that level even for a second, even for a minute. If you ask them, yeah, a lot of people are there, we may not know, but if you ask them, when they reach that vibration even for a second, they can see, they can say that they experienced every feeling, every perception. They were able to see themselves in every single being, because the activity is oneness, seeing the connection. Okay, so characteristics is, of course, divine characteristics. They'll be very divine. They will not have the egoic nature. They will just break that duality, and they will see everyone, see God and themselves in everyone and everything. That is strong connection to the universe. Normally, it is not easy to reach this level. Maybe the maximum, if we work hard, we can go up to this chakra, third eye chakra, but this one is not in our hand. If our karma is good and if our vibration is good and if our oversoul decided that we reach the level, then automatically this crown chakra will get activated, but it is not in our hand. We can work until this by changing our characteristics, by being by having unconditional love, by being truthful, by working on opening third chakra. We can work on until that level, but this is not in our hand. This is totally in from next dimension. And the affirmation that we can say for this chakra is, I am divine. God is inside me as my higher self, and I am inside God in his infinite super consciousness. I am connected to God and the universe. So this is the affirmation that you can say to your crown chakra. I know this video is longer, but that I tried my best to bring in each and every single components in single video. Each chakra will take will deserve a separate explanation. I try my best to make it shorter. If I have time, I will post an elaborated video on each chakra later on. But thank you for patiently listening to this. The reason, uh, the time that you have spent to listen to this is really worth. because it give you the perception on actually these are not like sort of things. It is actually, it has a physical meaning. It has a physical connection, scientific connection. Okay, so in all levels, starting from mantra, changing our characteristics, okay, and then increasing vibration, it all has the connection. And also you came to know that why they say God is light, and why we are in, they say we are in the form of God. That means in the physical matter, the light will get splitted into different colors, which is nothing but our chakra system. Okay, so we are measured by the vibration of our chakra system. Okay, so hope this video was helpful to you. Thank you for listening. Okay, thank you.